Sure is cold outside. You know, I really like this creamer by Coffee Mate. It's the sugar-free peppermint mocha. Really nice. Anyway, look at this. Nice, huh? Ew, combination of rye bread with avocado on it and peppermint mocha coffee. I have to eat the sandwich first and wait 20 minutes before I can drink my coffee. Having gastric bypass, this is what your life is. I'm going to make some apple butterscotch cookies, but instead of using the butterscotch chips, I'm going to use something else. I think they're chocolate score bits, and it's got apple in it, so it makes it very moist, and people like it. So I'm going to make a double batch. So what I've done here is I've put in 2.5 cups of a mixture of white sugar and brown sugar equally, and 4 eggs, and half a cup of butter. And I'm just going to mix that together, and then I'm going to add the dry ingredients. Anyway, so now I'm going to put the milk in, and I'm going to use 1/4 cup of milk. No, I'm going to use it twice, right? So it's half a cup of milk, because the single recipe is 1/4 cup. And then these are the wet ingredients, of course, so I'm going to mix them together. At the end, I'm going to put the shredded apple in. Exciting, huh? Watching somebody stir the batter. And now it's going to take, let's see, flour, 2 cups or so, then it's 4 cups of flour. So I'm going to use 4 cups of all-purpose flour. Oh my God, look what I've done. You know what? I'm touched, man. I used the wrong measuring cup here. Oh well, whatever. This is real life. Okay, so 4 cups of flour. There's 1. 2. 3. 4. Okay, then it's calling for 1 teaspoon baking powder, so I'm going to use 2 teaspoons. I'm going to use 4 of these little tiny ones. So that's 1 teaspoon. Hold on. 1 teaspoon. Yeah, 2. God, I was reading the salt. Okay, so now it calls for salt, so it's 1/2 a teaspoon. So I'm going to use 2 of these little 1/2 teaspoon guys, because I can't find my measurings. I have a million of them, but I can't find any of them. All these little bits and bites of old ones. I don't like too much salt. I use unsalted butter. And then say 4 teaspoons of cinnamon. Oh, this is going to take me forever. So this is 1 teaspoon, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4. So I'm going to give that a nice mix. Coffee's getting cold. I've been so busy. Sorry that I haven't had the time to do a video. Everybody's busy at Christmas. I don't know how people do this Vlogmas stuff. I'm not that exciting anyway to do something every day unless you want to see me get up in the morning. You might get scared. So I've been busy. My son-in-law's in the hospital. So that's been a strenuous couple of days. Trying to get my mother to come from BC for Christmas, getting her flight organized. Yeah, it's taking a toll on me here and everybody else around me. Okay, so this is the mixture. So, hold on a second. I'm gonna cut up some apples. Any apple's good. Macintosh, these are Gala apples, I think. So I'm just gonna peel them and core them. Or core them and peel them. And then basically you're going to cut up maybe 2 apples. Yeah, 2's good. And you're going to shred them, or you can cube them in little tiny cubes, but it's easier just to shred them. So like I told you last week, I have a little surprise for you guys for a different kind of video. And that's gonna, because of the holidays, it's not so easy. So it might even be next week. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Shred the apples. Try not to shred your fingers. It's easy done with these shredders, or graters, I should say. Putting the apple in makes it a little bit more of a wet consistency, so it's moisture, right? And then I'm going to add this whole package, and I got this, it's called Heath Milk Chocolate English Toffee Bits. I thought it was 4, but it's something like it. Easy to mix because it gets the mixtures done. So now I'm going to just drop them on a cookie sheet. Now the cookie sheet that I have has got one of those plastic silicone, liners instead of parchment paper, but you can use parchment paper. And I'm just going to take 2 spoons and drop them off. Drop them into medium size, just sort of like a little blob like that. Inches apart, because when they bake, they get larger, right? You don't want them sticking together like one big blob. I like to bake, but I'm not a cook anymore. When my kids were little, I used to cook every night, and now they're all grown, and I don't like cooking anymore. I guess because I'm always on a diet or a plan. It's not fun anymore. I tell you, after the gastric bypass, maybe because it's been a lifelong of indulging and eating fast and eating as much as I wanted, even though I don't think I ate all day. But like if I was going to eat a piece of cake, I might eat another little piece before. Now I can have like such a small amount. In my brain, I'm still thinking like, why bother? But you have to, because then you don't feel deprived, right? It's really hard to get used to this in your mind because it's all in the mind. Okay, so I'm going to put that in a 400-degree oven. That's in the oven. I'm going to show you what I'm going to have later on. Wine. The best thing when you have stress, but not too much. Scotch came out really weird. I think it's because I didn't have enough brown sugar and I used white sugar with brown sugar. The last time I made this, I just used brown sugar and they were like more round. They weren't like flat like this. So I'm going to write down in the description, do not use sugar, use brown sugar. Anyway, so what I do just to give it a little bit of a nicer look and taste a bit sweeter is just put some powdered sugar on top of each cookie. And I use this little tiny baby colander that my mother gave me once. So there you go. So now I'm just waiting for my next batch. I'm having a few people over today, and I gotta make sure that everything's tidy. All the lights are lit, all the candles are lit, all the dust is off the table. And poinsettia for my son-in-law. You gotta watch those plants, because you know, if you keep them too close to a doorway, the cold draft will kill them. My daughter got it for me. I think it was in the dollar store, like a little what are they called? Letter boards. Anyway, I think it was like $4. So I copied something on Pinterest, and it turned out cute. Sweaters, hot chocolate, cozy blankets, Christmas movies, and eating cookies. If I had more letters, I would put and drinking wine. Yummy.
You better not do what we think you're going to do.
Snacks. Yes, I am. I'll show you something I just purchased yesterday. So very nice. I've been looking for a pair of booties just like this, and I found them. And they've got the pointy toe, the skinny heel, the black leather, and they're Michael Kors, which is always a good thing. I've got a couple of Michael Kors boots, and they're good quality. So this is me. This is me. And here's one of my new sweater dresses that I bought in the States. Cold shoulder. And here's my little booties. They're so cute. Sort of like retro-ish, right? Like in the 80s I used to wear these. I always liked them. I always liked pointy toes with the skinny heel like that. Yeah. So I guess I better get started wrapping presents. First present. I've got loads more to go, but I don't have time, so it will have to wait till later.